Hey everybody, Joe here. We're going to talk about bubblegum cards. We're going to talk about the 1956 bubblegum cards that came out for Elvis. They're absolutely beautiful. Here you have a wax covering for the bubblegum card. The teenager would go into the store and buy. There are actually two of these. This is the 5 center. The other one was the 1 center. Let me put it where you could see this better. Gonna have to move the video in better for you. I want you to be able to see the color of these cards. Okay. If we can keep it from drifting up. Okay, that should be better. As you can see, Elvis Presley is in red. It says rock and roll here. Bubblegum cards, 5 cents. Over here it's got Elvis Presley Enterprises and Topps. This one's in fair condition. I wish this was in full over here, but this is actually over here. When that young teenager who got it, hopefully a young girl, not saying that a guy couldn't have, but she tore it open to get her Elvis cards. They make a beautiful, they're beautiful framed. The other one, I've been looking for it, but they want either too much money for it or it's trashed. Beautiful looking. Okay, we're going to look at the cards themselves. I really want you to be able to see them well. I'm going to drift you down a little bit. Video cameras, I frickin' hate them. Okay, sorry about that. So there are 66 cards by Topps. The first 46 is referred to as Ask Elvis. I have some down here that I'm going to use to read right here. Let's see if you can't see him a little closer. And here is the back. At top of the back is a young lady typing away. So on the back it has Ask Elvis, and it has the numbers up here. And this one says, I would like to have a large family. You know, I was an only child in the house. And I miss having brothers and sisters. I think it's the best thing in the world for a young fellow or girl to have an older brother or a sister who they can ask for advice. It's also important for the teenagers to have the responsibility of living up to the admiration and love of their younger brother or their sisters. And here it has a, there you go. Facsimile of Elvis's autograph. Down at the bottom it says 1956 Elvis Presley Enterprises. It says Bubbles Inc. And that's about it. All rights reserved. And I want to show you something else here. See if I can't find a trashed one. Well, this one's not trashed, but the value of these, if you look here, this one is worth more than, say, this one. Because of the framing. You see the white that goes around the card? You want that to be basically perfect. So this one is worth more. When I find a better card than this one, these are my extras, then I, switch them out. As you can see, for the Ask Me parts, they have a guitar down at the bottom. That's going to change in a little bit. But look at the beautiful color of these things. Absolutely beautiful. I took 2 down for that one. Yeah, see right here. Yeah, right here, see? There's another one that needs to be replaced. See here? This is a real nice one. Now look at this one. See, now I just had gotten some extras from a collection that I got, and I will have to go through that and switch out and see another one. Even though the framing is off, they are still beautiful. Yeah, I passed another one. Now it's going to switch after these. It's going to switch to the movies, and as you can see now, it's not a guitar anymore. It's gone to a movie. I call it a clapboard. I'm not sure if there's a special name for them. It's like that now. Let's see what this one says. As Vance fell, everything suddenly became tragically clear to Clint. He raced to his wonderful brother just as Gavin fired. The bullet, meant for Vance, tore into Clint's back and toppled near his brother. Kathy ran down to him. I was a fool to suspect you. Go back to Vance, and please try to forgive me, Clint pleaded to Kathy as she kissed his forehead. Then all was quiet. Well, that's what's on the back. I'm sorry, here too. As you can see, here on the back, the young lady who's typing is now gone. There's just the banner, and now there's a blue banner down at the bottom. Now I wanted to show you before I got too far along. The second card here is the card that you would mark off with what cards that you needed. It's a checklist. Some more cards here. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see if we can do another one. That's going to be this card. Okay, let's see. Clint obliged the folks at the fair with two songs that had older folks and youngsters tapping their toes. Meanwhile, Major Kincaid and Detective Siringo stopped the three Reno brothers. They demanded that the union payroll money to be turned. I don't know what you're talking about, Vance lied. Maybe a stretch in jail time will sharpen up your memory, Kincaid snarled. The boys were let off. Now, there were some cards that were out there that were uncut of three that were given to salesmen. I wish I had one, but I don't. There's also a black and white card set that I saw. This, as far as I know, they're not real. I've never seen them, but I've been told that they're not real. Okay, now we're going to get into a set from Holland that was put out by Monty Gum. They're absolutely beautiful. I gotta turn these around. But you're gonna see something that I'm really surprised, especially when they're so beautiful. They came out in a beautiful box. Now there's no date on them, but I'm sure they were not too long after Elvis's death, maybe 78, 79. That's just a guess, so don't hold me to it, you Elvis experts in YouTube. Now, here's what's a shame. Let me see. This is what's on the back. Absolutely nothing. And why they did that, I have no idea. Maybe it was cheaper. I don't know. Well, you guys all take care. I hope you enjoyed it. I always enjoy showing it to you. You all take care. Take care of your family. Take care of yourselves. And don't forget the TCB for EAP.